Prepping is important to make cooking easier, so get your spices ready and set them aside, like I've done here. I've also pre-fried some onions. I sliced them and fried them until they got nice and golden. And I'm crushing some ginger, garlic. I added a squeeze of lemon in there as well. Now we're ready to start. Thick bottom pan, I'm adding a little of oil, the same oil I used to fry the onions. And you want to just fry your whole spices slightly until they start to splutter. That means there's like some bubbles forming around them. And then add the rest of the spices and give it a good stir. Keep that flame low unless you want burnt spices, which isn't tasty. I then added the garlic ginger mix and mix. In come your tomatoes, all 5 of them. They were so nicely sliced by someone who's helping me. Cook this, and you should cook it until the tomatoes break down, which I didn't do because laziness and hurry. I then added tomato paste, about 4 tablespoons of it, which is 2 sachets if you're using the same kind of sachets I'm using or used. And now cook the tomatoes until they break down. And I added 5 tablespoons of yogurt. You can add coconut milk to make it completely vegan before anyone comes bashing me like, that's not vegan. Moving on, give it a good stir. And then once everything's well mixed, you want to drop in a whole chili and a sprinkle of salt. I like salt. I know it looks like a lot. I then added the pre-fried onions. I like onions. Oh, I like everything in this dish. Save some onions for the rice. I've got some rice cooking on the side, so I just added those onions there. Love onions. No kisses tonight. Cook your mix down until oil starts to separate, like you can see here. And then you want to add your veg. Now, this is where you can go crazy and just be creative with your vegetables. I decided to add bell peppers, amongst other things, as you'll see. Added some carrots because I like carrots. And they're good for your eyes, right? Wrong. Anyway, I added some water to loosen things up a bit, just so my vegetables can cook. And you can add mushrooms if you want. You can add paneer if you want. Be creative with your veg choices. I could even just eat this like that. I mean, look at it. What's not to love there? That mchuzi, we call it mchuzi in Swahili, is just to die for. For some reason, unknown to me, I decided to add aubergine. Not sure why I did that. I don't think I'd do it again because it was a bit soggy. I also added cauliflower, just for some bite. Since there's no meat in there and you want some bite and texture, I think I went a bit too crazy with my veg. I put way too much veg in there, so you feel free to reduce it a bit. And then you just want to cover and cook until your vegetables are soft, and that is all you have to do. Kwisha. So that's it. Very easy vegetable biryani. This is the Swahili style. Let me know in the comments section what sort of vegetables you would put. I love reading your comments, guys. Thank you so much to everybody who's subscribed so far. If you haven't already hit subscribe, do hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell icon so you can be notified when a tutorial comes out. And as always, guys, happy cooking!